When you go to your children's home, do you feel like a river returning to its source? Or do you feel as though the river has forgotten the mountain from which it was born? There is a quiet pain many carry in their later years. It is the feeling of being a memory in a world that only looks forward. You gave everything. You poured your life into them, like water filling a vessel. Now that vessel is full and stands on its own, and you are left feeling empty. This is not a failure. It is a spiritual season, a profound one. I invite you to walk through it with me. Let us not see it as an ending, but as a turning, a path leading back to your own center. The truth is, your purpose was never meant to remain fixed. Ancient wisdom teaches us that life is flow. For many years, your practice was to be the gardener for others. You tended their soil, you nourished their roots, you protected them from storms. But the garden has now grown. The trees are tall. Your work there is complete. To keep returning, hoping to weed a garden that no longer requires you, brings only sorrow. The ache you feel is a signal. It is the universe telling you that a new dharma, a new sacred duty, has arrived. Your task is no longer to tend their garden, but to cultivate your own. Within this, there are practices, paths to walk. The first, I call the practice of the mountain. A mountain does not need to announce its presence. It is simply there, still, silent, and sovereign. Its strength is not in its noise, but in its unshakable being. This is your first practice, to embody the mountain. In your interactions, speak less, listen more. Let your silence carry your dignity. Your children live in a world of constant noise, emails, deadlines, 1,000 small urgencies. Your quiet presence can become a sanctuary, not an interruption. But you must claim it first. The shadow of the mountain is isolation. The gift is profound self-respect. So, find stillness. Meditate not on what you have lost, but on the powerful ground you stand on right now. You are not begging for attention, you are a presence. And a mountain's presence is not given, it is felt. The second is the practice of the river. A river does not cling to the banks it has passed. It is in constant forward motion, finding new channels, nourishing new lands. To expect your children to be your entire world now is like a river demanding to flow only through its original channel. It is a path to stagnation. Your new practice is to flow. You must build a life outside of them, not with bitterness, but with curiosity. Find a new community, a new stream of people who celebrate you for who you are now, not for who you once were to them. These are people who choose your company not from duty, but from delight. The shadow of the river is rootlessness. Its gift is freedom and constant renewal. So, join a group. Teach someone what you know. Learn something new. Let your life's waters flow and carve new, beautiful canyons of experience. The third practice is that of the inner garden. For decades, you exported all your best resources. Your time, your energy, your life force. You sent it all to nurture them. Now, you must repatriate those resources. Your own inner garden has been waiting. It is time to tend to it. What seeds of passion did you put aside? What interests did you neglect? Now is the time to plant them. Write, paint, sing, walk in the woods. Go to the library and sit among the stories. Learn to be in joyful communion with yourself. Do not visit your children hoping for a sip of warmth. When you have a wellspring inside you, go to them only when you are already whole, when your garden is in full bloom. You visit then not as a hungry ghost, but as a king or queen, coming to share your bounty. The shadow of this practice can be self-absorption, but its true dharma is to discover that you were always the source of the love you sought. These paths are not separate. They work in unison. Your inner garden grows upon the steady ground of the mountain and is watered by the flowing river of new experiences. This is the great work of your later years, to integrate these energies. Do not mistake this wisdom for a set of rules. It is a map, but a map is not the territory. You must walk the path to know it. The map simply shows you that you are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be. The journey of parenthood was to teach you boundless love. This new journey is to teach you boundless self-love. It is to learn that your worth is not a reflection in your children's eyes. It is the light that emanates from within you. They drank from your well. It is not their fault if they forget the taste of the water. Time is a brutal but wise teacher. One day they too will grow old, and they will understand. But you cannot wait for their understanding to find your peace. Your life is now about becoming the root, deep and nourished in the earth of your own being, not the branch seeking sun through their leaves. And from this place of quiet power, should they turn back towards you, seeking the shade of your wisdom, then welcome them. Welcome them with love, with warmth, but without the desperate hunger to be needed. So I ask you not to see their distance as disrespect. See it as freedom. They are freeing you to embark on the most important journey of all, the journey home, to yourself. In this, there is no bitterness, only peace. May you walk with the quiet dignity of a forest that has survived 1,000 winters. Your worth does not expire just because they can no longer see it. It has simply become your own sacred responsibility to honor. And in that, you will find a wholeness that no external validation could ever provide.